Namaste, my beautiful queens. I want to continue the subject of narcissist. Unfortunately, I see it over and over and over again. My beautiful queens, the saddest thing is I could understand when it happened 20 years ago, when it happened when in order to get some information you were supposed to go, even back then you could get information available in their library or in a bookstore. But my beautiful queens, when information is available in your fingerprints in your phone and you still ignore that information, the thing is it can cost you too much. I have done already many videos of narcissists and manipulators, and still I receive hundreds and hundreds and hundreds letters on the victims of narcissists. I want to continue this, but I want you to do your own research. Please do your own research. Please read. Please just Google it. Please do not ignore this information. Give this information to other people, because you can end up wasting years of your life. This is an article about narcissist, how narcissist gets away with abusing people, and how they look to the world as angels with white wings. They look as perfection. They wear these masks. Some of them, I had seen it myself, they wear these masks for years, and it's just such a, I can applaud to some narcissists, because it's unbelievable how genius they are at pretense. That I had seen girls, the psychologists, victims of narcissists, the professional psychologists who already know it all, becoming the victim of narcissists. So I want to again educate you about it. Please listen to me. If you need to lie down, close your eyes, listen to me. This is an article written by Mary Wright, if I'm not wrong her name. I'm gonna write it in the description. You can find her in the internet. Read it in a written form, but I will tell you what she writes. So I want to keep you aware about this, because this is very serious, and a technique of manipulation and techniques of NLP, linguistic programming, is now available. They can use it on you. I think you've been there before. Some of you had learned everything about the narcissist. You know who the narcissist is. But the thing with narcissist, what do you need to know? They are charming. They have this lucky charm. They are charming. That lucky charm they have, that works for them and carry their dirty laundry while making sure no one sees. Like in the fairy tale, that king is naked. So it is very hard to live in a world that seems to be created to breed and serve these horrible cheaters and manipulators. These chameleons, they are brilliant chameleons. They have multiple faces that they proudly display to others, and each face is more deceitful than the previous. They can talk and engage with they can talk and engage with any social group. Girls, they can be liked by everyone. By everyone. They can bring themselves to the level of the person they talk to, or to the group of people they talk to. They're demons. However, there is a catch. They usually have one target they have in mind, and that is a person who has qualities of, now listen to me, compassion, integrity, and empathy. This is why we are those girls which are empathic. We are the first target of them. They take us like this and mold us into anything they want. Those qualities of compassion, integrity, and empathy. Why is that? Because the narcissist envies anyone who is better than them, and in their mind they become a threat that needs to be eliminated. This is why they make you a victim, and then you, because you're an empath and you're compassionate, girls, we start to blame ourselves. They press our buttons from responsibility to guilt. The narcissist feels that people with compassion, integrity, and empathy, they must dim their light first. They can't handle our light. Remember this, write it on your wall. Narcissists have two, or more often, multiple faces. They only those people who are very close to narcissists have idea that they have multiple faces. Narcissists have multiple faces, but minimum two. One they wear in public, and the other one they wear at home. So, sadly, as I already said, the target, which is you, which is the girl with compassion and empathy, will become enlightened to the true self of the narcissist. They will see behind their mask, but guess what? They will not be able to do anything because they are so deep in connection with them that you cannot break free. It's like a drug. Narcissists press all your buttons and make you be hooked on them. This form of abuse happens in all kind of relationship, from romantic and family to work ones. It takes place in any situation where the narcissist is able to abuse and manipulate another human being. What is the goal of narcissist? Abuse and manipulation. Manipulation, 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 more manipulation. So how the narcissist is able to get away with all the manipulation, and still people see him as a good person, and it's just unbelievable. It's just amazing. And people will see him as this savior, Archangel Gabriel savior. It's crazy. Why? How? The narcissists are very skillful at managing the ways how other people see them. They can praise their victims, oh, you are this and you are that, when they are with them in public, but they demean them and they criticize them behind closed door. The narcissist has the ability to provoke others into reacting emotionally, which will make them look unstable. That's how the narcissist covertly abuses their victims, by making them look like they are abusers and not victims. That is the toughest one. When the narcissist abuses the victim, but he makes the victim look like the victim is an abuser. Can you imagine this beast? It's just crazy. Whenever they get in contact with someone new, what happens? The narcissist is immediately labeling them as someone who may be useful to them and a threat, or if not, they don't bother with them. Those people who get labeled as a threat, whether because of their education, talents, success, or other qualities that are important to the narcissist, will first get praised and adored by the narcissist before getting utterly devalued and discarded. The narcissist will build a mighty pedestal for their victim in order to stage their destruction. They will first idealize the victim. Some of you got through this. But he was so wonderful. He treated me like a queen. What change? How it could happen? I read it in your emails. They will first idealize their victim, but they will later keep them off balance by not letting them know where they stand in the narcissist life. These are majority of my reading. I do not know what he feels. I do not know where to stay or to go. I do not know what he wants. I do not know what to do. Narcissist. This is how the narcissist inflicts pain and doubt into their heart, into the heart of the victim. How he holds you like this, with doubt and pain in heart. If you have doubt and pain in heart, you are being manipulated. Therefore, the chosen victim will get devalued and idealized at the same time, together with the other victims of the narcissist, until getting kicked off from the pedestal for calling the narcissist out of their shit. All right? If the narcissist labyrinth of manipulations, of mind games and lies, the only winner is the narcissist and the victim, who are actually able to leave the narcissist and move on with their life. Moreover, narcissists have something in them that make people trust them. I had seen it again thousands of times. They have something in them that makes people trust them, whether it is their handsome appearance, their charm, their intellect, or something else. Girls, I must admit you, narcissists are the most genius charmers, and they are never stupid. They are always possessing extremely vast intellect. Extremely vast intellect. They're well read. They're well educated. They are charming, incredibly charismatic, very often beautiful. You just lose it all. You're just looking at this man and like, oh my God. Okay? Charm, intellect, or something else. There is just something in them that is mesmerizing to others. You know what it is called? There is a name of it. This is called a halo effect in psychology, which is a tendency for people to take one good trait, for instance, they are so charming, and then attribute it to the rest of their personality. So, what happens? How this manipulation happens? You think if a man is charming, he cannot be a bad person. This is why this is your first mistake. A man is charming. I just read a very skilled narcissist reading 2 days ago, and I've received her email back, that girl, who told me, I am in shock. I am so surprised. He did not look like this at all. Here we go. What do you expect? Do you expect a narcissist to tell you, listen, I am a narcissist, I'm going to destroy you? Absolutely not. He's going to charm you too. You're going to lose your mind completely. Because a narcissist, you know what happens. Again, not many people know about it. Narcissist spends his whole life designing a very alluring but false image about themselves in front of other people they appear to be. They appear very caring. They appear very warm. They appear very kind. They drive people in with their false trustworthiness and supposed but non-existent integrity. They carefully choose their victims to be ones who have not yet seen their true self or are willing to disregard red flags. This is why I'm telling you, do not disregard red flags. They are demons. They are snakes. And the snake is going to bite you. The snake is not going to feel sorry for you. If, however, the narcissist feels they are in trouble of being exposed, what's going to happen, girls? They will defend themselves, claiming the victims are the problem because they want to cause problems without a reason. I am sure that at least half of you heard these things from your man. I don't see no problem. You are the problem. You create this problem. You are a drama queen. You are the cause of the problem. I don't see no problem. You just create all this drama. There is no reason for your drama. You have, go to a psychologist. Narcissist, when he feels he is in trouble of being exposed as narcissist, they will defend themselves, claiming the victims are the problems because they want to cause problems without a reason. Your fault, not his. And the reason why we are not equipped to deal with these manipulators is that when someone treats us badly and abuses us in some way, we tend to project our own sense of empathy and morality towards them and convince ourselves that deep inside they're a good person. I applaud. Allow me to repeat it 3 more times. The reason why we are not equipped to deal with these manipulators' demons is that when someone treats us badly and abuses us in some way, we tend to project our own sense of empathy and morality towards them and convince ourselves that deep inside they are good people. I read hundreds of letters like this a day. Oh, he had a bad childhood. He had a bitch wife. He had this, he had that, he had that. This is our biggest mistake. I have done it 1,000,000,000 times. He would do something towards me, I would blame myself. He would act like this, I would blame, it's me, it's my fault, 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 it's my fault. All problems is me. He's innocent, beautiful, a heavenly being with white wings. And you do the same thing. Because we are empaths. We tend to project our own sense of empathy and morality towards them and convince ourselves that deep inside they're good people. That's why it is important to validate our inner voices and speak up. If you are a survivor of a narcissist as well, then we should all raise our voices and spread awareness to confront these abusers. Okay? Please do not ignore information of narcissists, because the problem is there are many more victims of narcissists that we can even imagine. If someone tells you about a man that he is an ideal, there is no ideal people in the world. There is no ideal people in the world. And if someone tells you, oh, he's ideal, he is perfect this, perfect this, perfect this, perfect this. There are no people existing on this planet who would be absolutely ideal. And if someone tells you this person is ideal, whoever it is, man, woman, whoever he is to you, a stranger, or I don't know, a politician, then you must know this is skillfully created image, because no one is ideal. If a person projects himself as ideal or herself as ideal, this is a narcissist manipulator. And he can manipulate just his family, or he can manipulate a whole country. It doesn't matter. Narcissist is a narcissist, and you have to be aware, very, very aware about the possibility of this to happen. You have to search it, you have to read it, you have to be aware about it. I will keep on doing videos on narcissism because I read these letters every day, so I hope somebody will be saved from it. Next time I'm gonna make a video about 5 things narcissist tells you, the things they use, the sentences they use when they meet you, so you can be aware. I already done the videos like this, but you can find tons of videos like this of other people, and you can read tons of articles on this subject as well. I hope you will be aware. Namaste.